Hank, if he had played better, the problem never would have happened in the first place. However, I do think the response to this is absolutely ridiculous. He said he had to ban like 10,000 people that came in his chat and started yelling at him. Because keep in mind, this is all streamers. So anything that happens on here, it gets clipped 1,000 times, and then you've got Tyler One reacts to Pirate Software roaching out, and then you've got Summit 1G reacts to Tyler reacting to Pirate, then you've got Soda Poppin reacts to Summit, reacts to Tyler, react to this, and it goes on and on and on. So, did he misplay in a video game? Absolutely. He screwed up. How many, dude? I've screwed up in my video games 5 times today. However, his mistake has been put on blast in front of like hundreds of thousands of people, and I do mean hundreds of thousands, because Asmongold reacts to it. That's another 500K right there, and he is getting basically just hounded by these people nonstop. And he showed screenshots of some of them on Twitter, and some of them are just like, "Yo, I'm gonna stab you at the next BlizzCon" and stuff like that. Like, it's really just off the chain stuff. So, did he f up in a video game? Yes. Has the response been absolutely unhinged? I think also yes. And then what they ended up doing is they kicked him out of the OnlyFans guild like 4 days later, because they said that it was causing too much drama keeping him there. So rather than try to deal with that, rather just like, I guess, to appease the 50 other content creators still there, the Soda Poppin, who was one of the guild leaders, basically removed him because it was too much drama having him be there because of everything that was going on. So because of a bad pull in Dire Mall, he's no longer participating in that event, and also he's had to ban like 10,000 accounts on Twitch because all the people popping in. So, and as far, yeah, the zero accountability thing, yeah, I think the way he handled it after it went down was bad. I agree with that. Do I think that this was a proper response to it? No, I don't. So I'm of the opinion that many people did that. Honestly, I think one of the only people that did nothing wrong was the priest who died trying to keep the tank alive with her heals and lost her character. Almost every other person in this whole scenario did something wrong. Like, even just like Tyler reacting and Summit reacting and Soda Poppin reacting helped blow it out of proportion and get all these people hating on him and stuff. Then there was the people coming to his stream and hating on him. There was the way he acted after the fact. There was the fact that he ditched them in the first place. There was the tank pulling. Almost everyone, except the priest that died, did something, in my opinion, wrong. He's acting kind of delusional, though. I agree. But here's the thing, Camgal. And again, this is just my opinion on it, right? I'm not directly involved. I don't think any of us here, me or any of you listening to me talk to you, have ever had tens of thousands of people telling you they hate you. That has got to wear on you, right? Like, you might have a nice, prim, proper response to the first couple, but 30,000? That's staggering to think about. Like, I do not envy that. Like, Darren's was throwing hate raids at me. I was getting 10 to 20 messages a day, and that wore me down over a month. He is getting an absurd amount of stuff over this, over deaths in a video game. Did he F up in a video game? Yes. Yes, he did. Do I think it warrants all of that crap? No. So, like, yeah, I do think his responses were not good. I think I could have written him a way better PR statement, but I don't think I don't think what's happening is warranted. It's not even his F up. He made mistakes in there too. He once like the tank made the situation bad. He could have then saved the situation, but he left them to die and ran out. Then, instead of a my bad, he had some really, really terrible responses. But I don't think it warrants any of this. Blah, 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 blah. Nox says, I watched the entire thing. I think everyone's at fault there. The tank especially could have pulled way away from the ramp. Yes. They called run and drop target dummies. Yes. Pirate noped the muck out, but he did cast as much as he could with the mana he had. No, actually he didn't. So here's the thing. In World of Warcraft, there's a thing called downranking, which is like you get rank 1 Blizzard at level 10, but you get rank 10 Blizzard at level 50. He cast a max rank Blizzard, used a bunch of mana. He still had like 1,000 mana left. He did blink, 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 Ice Barrier, Frost Ward. Also, he had a mana gem which restores mana. He had Robe of the Archmage which restores mana. He didn't use any of those. And a rank 1 Blizzard, like with the tools he had left, he could have cast a rank 1 Blizzard, which would have slowed all the mobs like 5 to 10 times. And he didn't. I literally said the next sentence. Okay, well, I'm speaking just for everyone else. He did not use his Mana Stone. He didn't justify that by saying he had nothing, but frankly, I think he human erred and forgot. Yeah, that's the thing, is I think he messed up, but instead of being like, crap, you know, shoot, guys, my bad. I effed up. I forgot some of the tools that I had available to me. He just doubled down, triple down, quadrupled down, and then it just looked really bad, and now everybody is mad. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, Nog. I started responding before I finished reading. That's on me. Okay. Do we have... Where's the cliff thing? Destroy the cliffs. Get these out of here. We actually... Look! We finally have cliff bombs! We finally have cliff bombs. Now we can flatten the terrain a bit. Very nice. Alright. Just the way he talks, he has the I'm above all of you, you're wrong kind of vibes. He is trying to interrupt someone that he talks, he's like, now you're of it. Yeah. It's unfortunate, because I've seen some unfortunate splicings of some of his stuff. There's one time he was like, he was talking to someone, and of course this was on stream, so of course there's a clip. And he's like, yeah, the thing I love about mages, they're in control of the situation. Like, that's why I take Improved Blizzard. It slows a group of mobs. Even if you're low on mana, you can downrank it to rank 1, even with a drop of mana left, slow a bunch of mobs, and you can save lives. And then the feed cuts to the moment where he could have done that to save lives, and he leaves. So it's very much, it wasn't like he didn't know. Like, he had the game knowledge, but in the moment where it was time to execute on that, he panicked and ran and left everybody to die. So it looks really bad, because it's not like, oh shoot, I didn't know that, I'm dumb, this is a learning experience. It's he knew it and then screwed up, and then instead of admitting he screwed up, he just doubled down, triple down, quadruple down, and then blah. Blah, 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 blah. And then Soda even said, he's like, at this point, I don't even consider him a mage. I consider him like a shadow priest. And what that is in World of Warcraft, for those who don't know, priest is mostly healing in classic, but there is a build called Shadow Priest, which is just a DPS priest. And it's considered a very greedy thing to play it, because it's like, if you want to just do damage as a cloth caster, just play Warlock or Mage. A priest that's DPS, you could play anything else and do it better. So it's like, alright, so he casts Ice Barrier on himself and does damage and runs away. That's basically Shadow Priest with its Power Word Shield, except you're only casting it on yourself. Okay, we've got access to new research. Can we get Turbo Transport Belt? The 4th tier of logistics. When I ruffled the feathers of the raid community Wars 2, the mob was relentless for like a week. I couldn't imagine 10,000 times that. Oh, Zorik, is there like a short version of what happened? Like, how did you ruffle their feathers? Like, I've definitely ruffled their feathers when I said that, you know, had my whole I solo healed series. People hated that. I do think everything that happened would have happened regardless of what Pirate did, but if he acted more... I don't. Like, honestly, Nog, there was... a moment, like, here's the thing. Okay, hold on a sec. Let's see. Pirate software, Druid POV, Snoopy's POV. Okay, hold on. Is this it?
Anything for?
Only thing. Where's the part where they died? Give me a sec. Okay, I actually found what I'm looking for. All right, here we go. I didn't really spend a lot of time on this. All right, so they're playing. They go forward. This is the ramp right here. He shouldn't have tanked here. He should have pulled it up here. This area is currently safe. This area, the healer and the mage have line of sight over this ramp, and there's patrols going back and forth. Okay. So they're fighting, they accidentally aggro more, they aggro boss, they say run, okay, they start to run, they're retreating. Right here, the tank is starting to die. The priest stops to try to save the tank. That's Sarah. So Sarah's trying to save the tank. She gets aggro because there's too many mobs. She's still healing. She is trying to save everyone's life. And then they all turn to her because the tank loses aggro and Sarah dies. They continue running. Pirate, you see how his name is Gray? He's left a long time ago. And you see, he's jumping backwards. He's trying to block. He's trying to tank. The druid here, who's in cat form, is running. He starts getting beat on, so he goes bear form to reduce damage taken. That's the exit shot. That right there's the exit. Notice it's not the boss who is immune to CC killing the druid. It's the horde of small mobs that can be frozen. Okay? He gets run down. One rank 1 blizzard right here, he would have lived. Okay? So I absolutely 100% think that if Pirate had done a rank 1 blizzard or 2, the others would have gotten out alive. The exit's right there, 10 feet. He had to make it 10 feet. I think Pirate could have bought him 10 feet. Okay? That's it. He had no mana to blizzard. He did. Okay. He did. So here's the deal. You see that mana right there? He has rank 1 blizzard on the bar. He panicked and forgot about it. Rank 1 blizzard is 300 mana. Max rank blizzard is like 2,000 mana. He did a single max rank blizzard. He still has enough mana for like 5 rank 1 blizzards. Also, he has Mana Gem and Robe of the Archmage on his bar, which restore his mana. That would have been like 10 more rank 1 blizzards. He absolutely could have. I think he panicked and forgot. Like in the moment, in the heat of the moment, I think he was freaking out mentally and he didn't think about it. I don't hate the guy for that. I make mistakes when I play games too. However, that's the reality of the situation. And you know, there's even clips of him telling folks, which is what makes it so cinema, is there's clips of him telling people like, oh, I love having rank 1 slow blizzard and it saves lives, and then it cuts to him not doing that and running away. Did he have rank 1 blizzard on the bar? Yeah, I can show that. Hang on. Our software POV. Let me see. If I just search for videos, will it show it? Where is it? I think this is a React video, but if I just mute it, I can probably see it. Okay. This is Soda Papa talk about it. All right, so right here, do you see at the bottom? There's 2 blizzards. One of those is max rank and costs a mountain of mana, and one of those is rank 1 for when you just need the slow. This button restores mana, and this button restores mana, the gem and the robe. He forgot about those 2 in the heat of the moment. He said, I don't have Evocate, but that's not the only tool he has to restore mana. So right now he has 1,400 mana. Rank 1 Blizzard is 300. Okay? So look, see how his mana just dropped down to 300? So he just did a max rank Blizzard, which was like 1,200 mana, okay? So, and then like he blinks away and stuff like that. So right at this moment, he could do a rank 1 Blizzard. And you notice it's lit up. Like you see that one's dark, but that one's bright colors. He has enough mana for that. Also, he has 2 skills that restore mana. So he could have done it one more time, which would have saved the druid. To save the priest, he probably would have needed to go in and do a frost nova or something. But yeah, if all the mobs, not the boss, you can't freeze the boss. If all the mobs were frozen and you were just walking to the exit with the boss beating on you, everyone would have lived. The priest could have healed through that easy. The priest died pretty early on. It's possible she still might have. Like it is possible to do everything correctly from that moment of chaos onward and still have deaths, but I absolutely think the druid would have lived for 10 more feet. Okay, we're researching Turbo Transport Belt now. Never knew you played WoW, only ever seen Guild Wars. Oh, so I played from, WoW's like 20 years old, right? I played the first 10 years of WoW, and I led and tanked the server first of the Lich King in the Frozen Throne for my server. Not world first, but server first. And I also led and tanked multiple server firsts in Cataclysm. Those were my glory days. So to me, classic WoW, it's something I haven't played in years, but I'm very knowledgeable on it because I know all the mechanics. But I stopped doing server first raiding when Gabe was born because, new parent at that point. So yeah, I can absolutely talk. Honestly, the OnlyFans thing, the not the drama, but like OnlyFans as a whole, like the whole thing, like playing with other streamers, making videos and stuff, that looks like a lot of fun to me. That is like the first time I've actually been like, oh man, I kind of want to do that. I'd love to get in on that, Let's do, and do. All right, we're gonna double our electric engine unit production here. And, oh, we gotta copy that over to the requester box. Okay, there we go. All right. How are these going? We still need more petroleum. How much petroleum gas does this make at a time? So it looks like, hold on, is the gas getting used up? Okay, there's more room in the storage. Okay. All right, so then let's do this. Watching Muck play those older MMOs while EverQuest would be fun to see modern times. I would totally be game to do it if the community as a whole was interested in that. You know, like if the viewership was there. Which is, you know, how it often is. EverQuest, I would worry about my ability to entertain you guys in EverQuest because it's very, you know, there's a, it's a slow game. It's a slow game. What's the next game in place of Deliverance? I'm not sure how much time I'm going to spend on it immediately. However, we have one sponsor of the zone, you know, top tier patron for the month, and you know what they want me to play? Terraria Calamity. Now, I've played Terraria. I've never gone through Calamity before. So, I think tomorrow night, we're going to take a break from Factorio, and I'll play Terraria Calamity mod. I don't know that I'll be permanently putting that into the schedule, but I'm going to take a stab at it. Okay, that is going. Yeah, I'm a little worried about how much coal we're using on this. Like, right now, why is this not getting used up? Oh, whoa, hold on. I see what's going on. That's not connected. Okay, there. Alright, that's going, that's going. That one is not. And I see why. Okay, alright, we can fix that. Oh, okay, none of these. Alright. Dang, okay, yeah, really messed this up. Alright. The petroleum gas lines weren't connected. We're fixing that right now. I never played WoW, but it sounds to me Revers, Leroy Jenkins, I know the video is a joke, but the situation is the worst common decision. Yeah, and that's the whole thing, is like, you could look at it, and you could look at almost any member of that party and say, at X moment, they could have done more. The problem was, again, the tank pro was profusely apologetic, and most people are willing to take it better if the guy's like, oh my god, dude, I'm so sorry, that's on me, that's my bad, man, I'm so sorry. Rather than, oh, it's your fault, yeah, and that's the problem. Again, I like Pirate Software. I've talked to him before. He gave me some advice once on a bit of content I had some questions for him on, but I disagree with how he handled the situation, both the running away bit and also how he handled it, like on Twitter and stuff afterward. However, at the same time, I don't think he deserves 30,000 people, you know, going after, you know, going for his throat. That's ridiculous. Like, you don't have to be just like, you know, I love Pirate and hate the other guy, or I hate Pirate and love the other guy. Like, there is a middle ground. He's still a solid dude. Oh, absolutely. Definitely still a solid dude. But but yeah. There's also some kind of drama going on with him talking to Asmongold about Ashes of Creation, but I haven't been following that. The WoW thing I'm knowledgeable on. I can talk about that, but the other one I'm not. Let's put this in there. Okay. Oh no! I did not mean to do that. Dang it. That was a mistake. Do I have the mats to make another nuke? I need 10 explosives. I guess we used them all up. We probably used them up making cliff explosives. Okay. Alright, let's revisit the explosives thing. Okay, so to make explosives, we do that. And then we need water, coal, we have all that, and sulfur. So to do that, we need something making sulfur, which is petroleum gas and water. Okay. And sulfur. And horizontal flip that. And water. And then put it into a delivery box. Okay, and then this needs water, coal, and sulfur. And do like this. And make explosives. And it needs water. Okay. Let's do that, and then get rid of this. I don't know why all that's in that box. Okay. Let's... Okay, there we go. Alright. Even then, Asman wasn't even talking for nearly the entirety of those interviews. What's funny about the Asman thing, the only thing controversial about that was Asman's getting heat to them. The thing was, like, Asman routinely goes through phases of just, like, hating on groups of people. So sometimes it's just simply a bad look associating with him. But at the same time, streamers want to be on his good side because anything that he posts or talks about gets 500,000 to 1 million views, and if you say you hate Asman, then immediately you've got a horde after you, right? If you look at his tweets, one of his most recent tweets is very anti-women. You literally don't have to dig. It was 2 days ago was that one. But so sometimes it's just for business, it's just better to not talk with them. But let's see. What are we doing here? Alright, we were making not grenades. What was it? Cliff explosives? Yeah. Okay, so that should automate cliff explosives. That's still gonna take a while though. And then throw this over here. How are those engine units doing? Why am I walking around? I should be using free cam. Let's see. This is still waiting on blue chips and electric engine units. Blue chips are getting produced up here. Just taking time. Electric engine units are also getting produced. Yeah, they're going. Okay. How's everything over here? Still got more heavy oil than anything else. Petroleum gas line is very low. Light oil is very low. Might need to do some petroleum, some cracking? Hang on. If I do, what is it? Wait, no, not that. It's not that. It's this building. This is light oil to... No, heavy oil to light oil. Alright. So this would be... Okay, so right now we have an excess of heavy oil. This will turn more of it into light. Why is that not working? Oh, the power line's not connected. Alright. Let's see. I don't agree with Asman. Well, anything was watching Pirate that day and pulled up Asman to see what Steven had to say, and then rewind to see what happened with Narc. He would broke clock and all that. I don't know who Steven or Narc is, so I can't speak on that. I'll tell you about what I know, and I'll tell you when I don't. Alright, flip that. Do that. connect those, and connect those. All right, so there's another one that's doing cracking. That's why we love Muck. Thank you. Steven was the game director for Ashes of Creation. Gotcha. Narc's video was the reason for them interacting in the first place. Gotcha. On the other side of OnlyFans, have you seen the duel between Tyler 1 and Soda? No, I knew they had a duel coming up, and whoever wins got to be the guild leader. But, Soda's while Tyler was the... Okay, let me back up. Okay, really quickly. Soda Poppin is the name of a content creator. He's the main guy that manages OnlyFans. He was max level and screwed up at one point and died. And since he was no longer max level, they kind of jokingly were like, "Oh, you need to give up leadership to your max level again because you're not fit to lead us anymore." So they voted for leadership to go to Tyler 1. So Tyler 1 was the guild leader, and Soda was like a second in command while he's leveling up his new character. And then when the pirate situation happened, Tyler talked to him and then was like, "Okay, we're good." And then later, Soda logged on, didn't like what was going on. He did not know about Tyler's conversation, and he kicked Pirate out of the guild. So Soda, despite being in command at that time, still made a decision without Tyler and was forced to apologize to him later on. So it's like, okay, and at that point, the whole like who's the leader thing kind of no longer seemed to have any merit, because when he wasn't the leader, he still did stuff without the leader's permission. However, I am interested in seeing the outcome of the duel. I'm sure it's really funny, but no, I haven't seen it yet. Let's see. Do we have... Light oil is building up right now. All right, let's do this. All right, and we need that. Wait, what's going on here? Is that connected? That's light oil. That should not be connected. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. All right. So this doesn't go to anything. All right, and put that there, and then we're gonna flip that. We gotta move that power line though. Okay, so we're going to double how much light oil is getting turned into petroleum gas. The duel was great. Tyler absolutely clutched the comeback. And it's always funny talking outside of it. Oh, did you just give me spoilers? It's fine. Shame on you, though. But yeah, it's funny because Tyler's played WoW for like a month, and Soda's played for like 20 years. However, there's so many limitations on the duel. It was like, what's the last I heard of it? It was like, we both play warrior, we both have to use the same green gear, you can't use weapon swapping, you can't bind things to your mouse wheel, you can't use your PvP trinket, you can use one potion and one bandage, you can't use other consumables, you can't use grenades. And it was like, there's so much like that it's just warrior auto-attacking, and it's almost gonna boil down to who gets the first hit. So it almost puts the noob on the even playing field with the 20-year veteran. So it's super shameful if, or, you know, Soda lost. But again, it doesn't really matter because Soda still does stuff without asking. Dude, why is this taking so long? Hold on a sec. What is this waiting on? Electric engine units and processing. Okay, so still waiting on process. What are my blue chips getting used on right now? I'm not even sure. Some modules. Okay, there's some modules. No, it's not producing it. Oh, this is using up some blue chips. That is, okay. Wait, hold on a sec. Is there any point even making more of this? There's no point in making more machines making these if the ones I already have aren't producing. Why? Ooh, green chips are all caught up. Okay. Couple of things here. All right, so let's cut that, move it there, and do that.